Next, we have a writer from Troy, Michigan, who has lived in Tokyo, Seoul, Vancouver, and now Las Vegas. Most of us will probably remember him as the guy zooming by on his skateboard, somehow managing to rock a bucket hat. Always marching to his own beat, this writer will no doubt leave his mark on the world in all the assorted shenanigans he gets up to. Please help me welcome Ryan Hyun.
Thank you. I'm going to read a bit from my novel, which is like a love story between two people who bond over their shared feelings of depression, alienation from society, general confusion about life, and high levels of internet activity. After lunch, Sarah decided she wanted to create some kind of video parodying the fact that YouTube, and by extension the developed world, had turned into mostly clickbait. That, in essence, YouTube had become an advanced-seeming parody of itself as compared to the YouTube from 10 years ago, which had seemed somehow more reliable and mature in almost every way. Tom expressed feeling that the concrete manifestation of 2017's version of YouTube would be a petulant 8-year-old autistic savant with severe ADHD that spent the entirety of its waking hours running around screaming, except for a daily quiet interim period lasting 2 hours in an upstairs room where it worked on discrete mathematics and quantum physics, until forced to lie in bed and be quiet, but would stay luridly wide-eyed and awake and eventually sleep for only around 140 minutes, which totally stunted his emotional and physical maturation, but otherwise proved bizarrely sufficient to maintain his intellectual drive and vital functioning. After researching micropigs on Google, Tom drafted a script for a vlog called, quote, Human Clickbait Volume 1, in which they repeatedly approached people at the mall and recited clickbait-like things to them to see how they would react. Sarah said she really liked the idea, and they drove to the mall the next day. Oh my God, I just accidentally made $200,000 and I didn't do anything, said Tom at people walking in front of Baby Gap. They quickly walked past without looking at him. You have to say it in all caps, said Sarah. You have to shout. Sarah repeated what Tom just said as another group of people passed, except at a volume about 3 times louder. Let's see it, said an obese woman who was eating 2 pretzels at once, sandwich style, who responded without making eye contact. They relocated to the entrance of Urban Outfitters where a lot of people were inside due to an anniversary sale. I almost died today, twice, shouted Sarah and moved her wheelchair quickly, accelerating towards a group of teenagers holding GameStop shopping bags. They stopped for several seconds with confused, embarrassingly smiling expressions. Did you film their reaction? said Sarah, wheeling back to Tom. Yeah, it's good. I can smell the food court. Do you want to get something? Maybe we can film more there, said Sarah. When Tom reached the front of the line at Panda Express, the Hispanic employee suggested that he try the new Asian bold cashew chicken and offered him a sample on a toothpick, which Tom politely declined. Oddly, the Panda Express employee persisted in aggressively marketing new Asian bold cashew chicken, bringing it up several more times, even while filling his container with walnut shrimp and orange chicken and chow mein, with an increasing sense of urgency and desperation, as if meeting a secret quota of selling new Asian bold cashew chicken was required for the release of several family members locked in an underground vault where they were held by the owners of Panda Express as hostages for some reason. You should really give the new Asian bold chicken cashew a try, said the employee while placing Tom's styrofoam container in a plastic bag, despite the seeming impossibility of adding new Asian bold cashew chicken to his order at that stage in the transaction. That guy was trying really hard to sell us that thing, said Sarah, but it's so weird because there's nothing like he could gain from us getting it. We just got clickbaited by the Panda Express employee, said Tom, like 7 times in 1 minute. It was like insane and very depressing at the same time, I think, said Sarah, eating orange chicken. I thought the same thing, but I also thought, like, maybe Panda Express is holding his family at gunpoint somewhere, and he needs to sell X number of cashew chicken for them to release them, one member at a time. Panda Express would do that, said Sarah in an earnest-seeming tone. Except the mother, she never gets released, actually. They need to keep one family member hostage forever so that he doesn't go to the authorities after the marketing campaign is over. He gets to Skype with her once a week, though. Why are we supporting large, shitty corporations by buying their shit? Said Sarah while eating a large walnut shrimp, which seemed like 2 mutant conjoined shrimp. Do you want to become vegan freegans like we talked about, said Tom, grow our own food and use only second-hand products or third-hand products? Completely remove ourselves from the influence of the corrupt capitalistic system. Yeah, said Sarah. This fried rice is so good, though. How do they make it this good? I don't understand. Tom said he felt resigned to eat Panda Express until his $100 gift card was depleted and felt aggression and slight resentment towards the person who gave it to him, probably for his birthday a year ago, but was unable to remember who it was. Upon feeling full, Tom slid the container more towards Sarah and, while watching a food court employee wipe nearby tables, weakly imagined a new form of sabotage against large retail corporations in which minimum wage workers, such as those at Panda Express, collaborated with skilled independent filmmakers to produce highly emotional, compelling Humans of New York-style documentaries describing their oppression. Thank you.